uncles were very, very prominent to me. He went home in November, and that's when this vision came to do Project Idol. How do we celebrate the men in our communities? Reclamation. You have to have that truth in order to revitalize our culture and our spirit. In order to reclaim who we are and where we belong. We're not asking people for permission. We're asking you to be a part of it and celebrate with us. We need to raise them to be fine men, so when they grow up, they'll be pure uncles, and they'll take care of our women and our children and take care of each other. Some of us didn't always have good uncles either, and this, I think, provides an opportunity for us to acknowledge that they need healing as well. We need to find a healthy place for them to reconcile and reclaim who they are and provide a light of hope so that they can stop that cycle. There was a cycle of abuse and different trauma that our people had to face, and it wasn't by their own hands.
There is always a rumble before a reckoning. I'm gonna say it, uncles got a bad rap, because many of the abusers in our lives are someone's uncle, right? Often what happens is we paint all uncles with the same brush, because the hurt is so profound. Even if you understand intergenerational trauma, hurt is hurt. But wisdom can make you space, make room to expand, space to trust and love ourselves, room to forgive. Room for many colors, many colors. So that the bad rap makes the work of good uncles harder. But hey, we're up for a challenge, eh? Hell yeah, we love a challenge. We got this, let's go. Turn away from something is the same as turning towards it. Shkataha, man.
Shataha.
He was a good one. He is a good one. We're blessed to have spent time with him. He wasn't my blood uncle, but was the best uncle I ever had.
He taught me everything I know.
He taught me how to drive that old truck of his when I was 15. He drove all over these roads. He taught me how to hunt and to love that land.
He taught me how to drink. Then he taught me how to drink.
He loved his crown, but he loved his quiet nights too.
I love that man. A gentle soul with a wicked arm.
The best baseball player ever to play ball around here. He wasn't a good cook, but he appreciated good food, and that's why he loved coming over for dinner.
A real gentleman. Always held the door for the ladies and stayed to clean up after the party. He told the worst jokes, but man, his laugh was the best sound I ever heard. Best bridge player that ever lived.
I'm pretty sure he cheated at euchre. That'd be the only bad thing I can think of. He wasn't a cheater kind of a man. Except at euchre.
He sure made his old guitar sing.
He sang the best version of the gambler I ever heard in my life.
Conway Twitty.
Johnny Cash,
George Strait.
Myrtle Haggard,
Willie Nelson.
he loved them boys.
Shataha.
Man, he made them songs sound so good.
Just a gravel road home to go. From the memories on the road.
It's a mosaic of teachings. It's a mosaic of lessons.
He was a good one. We're blessed to have spent time with him.
His fires were epic, and his stories were the best.
He's the most badass storytelling uncle ever. He always picked me up from school when I was in trouble.
He made me feel like I mattered, even when I was a dirt. He took me in. He took all of his kids in.
He really knew how to read a room and to pick out who needed him most. He helped me with money when times were tight and watched the kids so I could go to a ceremony. He gave me the best advice I ever got.
The advice he gave me was, you can't give what you don't have. He asked me, what do you have, son? I never heard him complain. Whenever I complained, he'd say, "Go look in the mirror and tell me what you see." He was always careful with his words and situations. Always had a smile for me and the kids.
Share your burden, he'd say. Share your burden. He taught me to forgive others and myself. He loved me unconditionally.
He taught me it was okay to hug people and okay to cry. I'm thankful for that, man. I'm a better dad because of him.
I'm referred to as an uncle in the lodge, the Medieval lodge, which I like.
Uncle is about teaching respect to those who look to you in that role. When we teach respect, it's done in a good way that's done with understanding and not with shame or fear. It's also helping those ones that come to you for guidance and showing them a way of life that mirrors the image of our ancestors in a modern world.
Be a part of something, just as a family member, to be connected to blood relatives, to community.
Your father is not there because sometimes you have to go to work or something, then sometimes your uncles, they step up, right? And they teach you how to be a man and how to be respectful and teach you things that your dad could teach you as well, but sometimes, your dad's absent.
I think the main role for me is to act as a shkabeos, I guess, as a helper. And I think that's one of the main roles of an uncle, and that comes from the lodge, I guess, the David Lodge. And it's just to be a helper, just to be there, present, willing to connect with other people when they come to you.
understanding like humility and how we know that the spirit inside of us is very sacred and we have to take care of that, and helping people, helping our little ones understand that sacredness of spirit, letting them know that when they go through life that there is a lot more to them being connected to everybody and Mother Earth through spirit than being alone through their physical self.
Make sure they're okay, and just to say hi and stuff like that. Just to be around and notice just when their parents are not around, and just to step up and make sure they're okay.
Ensuring that people are safe, ensuring that those young ones are safe.
He was a self-made man, a Renaissance type of man, I would say, with a good sense of humor. He taught himself how to be a mechanic. I don't know how he learned it. I'm not sure if he spoke English. He was an all-around person who was accepting. That was the main thing. Most of the uncles that I have, that's how they are, is they're accepting. Show balance in life as best as you can so they could try to find that balance too.
What you are hearing was birthed from a vision for a project about uncles. Project Uncle. Project Jassin. The project was birthed from love. The love of a Jassin for his niece. The love of a niece for her Jassin.
That niece needed her uncle's love, and her uncle's love held a powerful place in her life. His love held her and asked her to be strong when he made his journey home.
That niece honored her Jassin's wishes, and though her sadness was strong, her love was stronger.
She honored that love by honoring her vision. She brought family and community in celebration of her uncle, and all the uncles who hold us with love, who hold us even when they are broken, who hold us when they are strong. Zaagi'idiwin.
The love of that uncle lives on in his family, in his community, in the heart of his niece, and all those whose lives he touched.
It lives on in a project and all who connect with it. We offer Project Uncle.
Project Jassin.
Balancing dust and bone, he follows the gravel road, miles of stone like memories, turning them all to dust. Radio up, windows down, grandfathers all around. Hey-oh, hey-oh. He decides alone to rest or to spin. Your opinion doesn't mean shit to him. The dust of the gravel road holds him close. The rumble of memory is the rumble of the road. Balancing dust and bone, he follows the gravel road, miles of stone like memories, turning them all to dust. Radio up, windows down, grandfathers all around. Hey-oh, hey-oh. The sky brings a rumble that maps the truth, chewing the flavors of his memories one by one. Mimicky thunders and shakes, Aki rolls and quakes. Maybe washes him from the inside out. There for all who travel on the unpaved road. Balancing dust and bone, he follows the gravel road, miles of stone like memories, turning them all to dust. Radio up, windows down, grandfathers all around. Hey-oh, hey-oh. Balancing dust and bone, he follows the gravel road, miles of stone like memories, turning them all to dust. Radio up, windows down, grandfathers all around. Hey-oh, hey-oh. He's no longer on the run. Radio up, windows down, grandfathers all around.
On demand.
Oh, hang on. Stay there.
On my way home.
Who do you know?